So what we're saying that when you look at Islamic teaching, to summarize it for you, Islam came to preserve 5 things. All right? Islam came to preserve 5 things. So the first one, Islam came to preserve religion. So what does that mean when we say Islam came to preserve religion? Mean that in Islam, worshipping Allah alone, worshipping the true God is very important. That's why paganism, atheism, polytheism is forbidden. Because I will demonstrate to you later on what is the outcome of not worshipping the true God. Okay? So Islam came to preserve that. Secondly, Islam came to preserve the intellect. That's why in Islam, alcohol and drugs is forbidden. Because it affects your intellect, yeah? Thirdly, Islam came to preserve wealth. That's why interest and gambling is forbidden. Okay? Fourthly, Islam came to preserve marriage. That's why fornication, adultery is forbidden. Lastly, Islam came to preserve life. That's why committing suicide, killing people unjustly is forbidden. But we have to understand, when Islam came to preserve that, not just by just say stay away from it. No, there's a barriers. Because Allah wants good for mankind. And if we break these 5 necessities, then what happened to us? Let us go back to not worshiping the true God. If we do not worship the true God, we start following our own desires. The outcome of that, bro, we can observe that. You know on the camera, we can observe that, yeah? Now, man wakes up if he is a woman. Woman wakes up if he is a man. It doesn't stop here, bro. Now people are waking up. He says, I believe I'm a dog, but I'm trapped in a human body.
Yeah, I see that.
Brother, this is not normal. You understand? This is not normal. And the problem, they try to force that on us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a guy, he raped 2 women. He raped 2 women, yeah? Why he's smart. What he did? So he was going for a trial. So he knew they're going to find him guilty. He went and he dressed like a woman. And you see that on newspaper, yeah? He identified himself as a woman. So what they have to put him where? You know, for him now, he's in paradise. That's paradise for him. That's what he wants. You see? And that's what Allah mentioned in the Quran. Allah mentioned in the Quran, the meaning of the verse, if the truth follow people's desires, the heavens and the earth be corrupted. That's why the Islamic legislation go against people's desires. Because what people desires, you want to do crazy stuff, you understand? But will harm us, you understand? So likewise, if we don't worship the true God, alcohol, drugs. What is interest? Interest makes the rich richer, poor poorer. You understand? And interest is a type of slavery. For example, I know you need money, yeah? And when they do, they study how people can pay and so on. So I know you need £7,000. And I think, you know what? I know by 2 weeks, I'm going to tell you, listen, I'm going to give you £7,000. You have to give it back to me as 10,000 in 2 weeks. But I know you cannot do that. So by 2 weeks, I said, listen, no problem. I can wait for you, my brother. What you do, give me more and keep adding and put that on a big scale. So I'm making myself richer. That's why when you look at those who are very hostile to Islam, because these 5 things is good for us individually and collectively. These 5 things that Islam came to preserve. And the opposite of these 5 universal necessities, drugs, fornication, interest, that destroy our societies, individually and collectively. That's why majority of times, those who are very hostile to Islam, those who are in power. You know why? Because they are making money from these vices. That's it. So imagine they're making money, how they're going to be mad rich. So what they're going to do, they think, hang on. The only religion that is going against our agenda and our desires is Islam. Okay, we are rich. So what are we going to look? We're going to look to what is the most effective weapon to stop Islam, which is media. So they utilize the media to make Islam look bad, even though Islam is good for us.
We did it for years.
They're doing it for years, bro. Understand? Look, even I'll show you how crazy it is, yeah? I was giving a talk to the youth, to the young brothers in a mosque, yeah? And I told them, you know, singers and the rappers, they should not be our role models. Because these guys, they get, not all of them, but majority of them, they get manipulated. And they've been used by the secret. That's it. People on the top. Understand? Yeah. For example, brother, back in the days, like, you know, I have respect to people, I know, but we should not just blind follow fashion. Back in the days, if I saw someone walking with the trousers with ripped everywhere, I would think he's a crackhead. Or he's begging, he's a beggar, you understand? But now, to normalize that for us, what they do, big companies, they choose rappers, they say, you wear it, we pay you big money, and we start blind follow them. You understand? So we have to understand, that's why there's a huge war against Islam, because Islam removes you from the slavery of your desires and the slavery of society to become the slave of the Most High. And when you become the slave of the Most High, that's the true meaning of freedom. Does it make sense what I said so far? You understand? So what I would say to you also this, what you have to understand, brother, how now as I say the cake now, how man that existed 1,400 years ago, Prophet Muhammad, who couldn't read and write, he's coming with a perfect way of life, which is good for us individually and collectively. On the other hand, we have these politicians or the governments around the world studied in the best universities around the world, yet they cannot resolve the problems. Because Prophet Muhammad, he received the revelation from the Most High, the Creator. And Allah knows what is good for us in details. To show you the contradiction, yeah? When we start following our own desires and when we turn away from God. Literally, there's off license in the corner there, yeah? Off license, he's selling alcohol. If a drug dealer goes there next to the shop and starts selling drugs, he will get arrested and he'll be sent to prison. But guess what? Alcohol is more harmful than drugs. So why the shopkeeper is not getting arrested? Because he's making money because alcohol. You understand? That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's why when human legislates something, there's evil desires involved. You understand? But when Allah legislates something, it's perfect. You understand? So my point here is to you, I will say to you, brother, if it makes sense to you, the example I want to give to you about the two eyes, if I say to you, look, bro, imagine I say to you, look, I'm a billionaire. Is someone smoking, bro? Someone, who is it? Oh, it's gone, alhamdulillah. Because I used to be back in the days, it's crazy, man. Allah forgive us, man. Remind me of Central London, man. Took me back, throw me way back, you know. Astaghfirullah. Allah, a'udhu billah. What I would say to you, bro, imagine I say to you, look, bro, I'm a multi-millionaire. I will give you £2 million as a gift. Like just, if you do take it, what would you say to me at least? £2 million is big money, brother. If you go Barbados, I think you become a leader. £2 million is a big money, bro. You buy nice house, nice car, understand? I will give you £2 million on a condition, give me your two eyes. You wouldn't. Because why? Your eyes is more valuable than anything else. You know, when you're blind, you become like a burden. You know, literally, you have to rely on people, you understand? That's why in Islamic teaching, if Allah tested someone by taking his sight, and he's patient upon that, and he's a believer, there is no reward for him except paradise. You understand? Because it's a blessing. You understand? So you will remember me all the time. You'll be very grateful to me. Okay? Nah, but like I said, the one who gave you two eyes for free, why are we not grateful to him? You understand? Like imagine you're in a house, may Allah forbid, and you wake up in your own room and there's a fire everywhere. You try your best to save yourself. You did everything, but you couldn't. I came and I saved your life. You know what? Thank me. Bro, I saved your life, bro. You will remember me all the time. I never gave you a life. So likewise, we should be grateful give us a life for free. Now, if you want to buy a gift for your mother, would you buy a gift that you love or your mother love? Likewise, logic dictates if I want to worship my Creator, be grateful to Him, I should worship Him the way He wants, not the way I want. That's what Allah mentioned in the Quran. Istaqim kama umirta. Be upon uprightness, the way you have been commanded, not according to your desire, the way you be commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's the two testimonies. The two testimonies someone become Muslim, that I bear witness that my Creator should worship Him alone and according to His teaching, which is Muhammad the Messenger of Allah. There's many prophecies that Prophet Muhammad mentioned. For example, he said there will come a time when you see women dressed but are naked at the same time. Person might say, it doesn't make any sense. If they are naked, they cannot be dressed, but we see that right now. You understand? So also Prophet Muhammad mentioned, because what you have to understand, bro, we as a Muslim, when you believe Islam, you can take it for free. Yeah, it's warning and guess, it's warning, yeah?
It's a warning.
Warning and guess, and speaks about the details, how Al-Qaeda and ISIS started. Yeah, the origin. Yeah. So Islam is based upon proofs and evidences. That's why I remember earlier on what I told you. When Allah creates us, He creates us with the tools that go in line with Islamic legislation. Because the one, no, it's free. The one who created you is the same one who sent down Islam. If it makes sense clear to you, I invite you to become Muslim.
Is it in English?
You can leave, you know what I said to you, brother, yeah? You can leave this life anytime. That is a fact. How many years you've been cutting off from worshiping your Creator? You know, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he told us, go visit the graveyard. You know why? Because the people who are inside the graves, they were like you and I, walking the streets. They never expect they would die at the age of 16 or 18 or 30. You understand? Drop dead. That's what our Prophet Muhammad called death, ﷺ, called death, destroyer of desires. Because all of us, I want to have a nice car, a nice woman, you know, nice watch, this and that. By the time you know it, death can surprise you. That's what Allah, do you know what Allah said? Allah said, prepare yourself for tomorrow, meaning for the day of judgment. And the Prophet Muhammad told us, ﷺ, he said, if you're traveling, what can you do? Imagine you're traveling to Algeria or Morocco, yeah? Of course, you're going to take something that you need in Morocco or Algeria, yes? Likewise, we're going to travel from this life to the hereafter. Any person with a sound reasoning, smart person, wise person, he's going to take something that which he needs in the hereafter. And Allah already clarified to us, is your belief and the righteous actions which is please your Creator. Not according to our forefathers or culture. Yes, we respect our culture as long as it does not go against God's teaching, because God is the ultimate. You understand? So how many people leave their houses, they never come back? How many people won't sleep, they never wake up? And Allah has an attribute of anger and mighty, but also has attributes of mercy and love. That's why based upon His anger and mighty and power, He created the hellfire. And based upon His mercy and love, He created paradise. And you know, truly Allah is so powerful. Allah created Adam without a man or a woman. Then Allah created Jesus from a man, not a woman. Then Allah created Eve from a woman, from a man, not a woman. Yeah. Then Allah created Jesus from a woman, not a man. Allah created the hellfire, which is pure evil, and He created paradise, which is pure good, and He created this life, which is mixed evil and good. To show you, look how powerful is, and everything's connected. So if you really want goodness, is to follow God's teaching. That's what Allah put us in this to test us. You understand? That's why we say to you, I invite you to become Muslim, accept Islam. You know.
It's something I have to really think about, because I've got these books as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read them.
Do you have any question? You can ask any question that comes to your mind. Yeah, ask, man. Ask, you know. Okay. What we say to you, what we say to you, bro, yeah? I said, look, no doubt it's good to read, yeah? But I would say, if it's making sense to you, and you say, you know what, this makes sense, I believe this is truth. You understand? What is stopping you to accept it? Imagine you, may Allah forbid, brother, yeah? That's what you have to understand. Imagine you die today, because nothing's guaranteed in this life except death, yeah? Imagine you die today, and Allah, the creator of everything, asks you why you rejected the truth. Which excuse you think you will say to Him that will save you from His punishment? Which excuse you think you have? Nothing. That's what I'm saying. You know what? 2 days ago, a brother became Muslim, yeah? Same thing. He learned about Islam and he was asking, alhamdulillah, he became Muslim. And when I told him that, he said, you know what? It's true. Because you know what happened now? Prophet Muhammad told us, when someone wants to accept Islam, Satan, our clear enemy, he's not going to let you go free, bro. He's going to try his best to stop you from accepting Islam. He's going to bring, what about your family? What about this? What about that? But all these excuses is not valid. That's why majority of times, those who does not accept Islam, either they have like a social reason or a psychological reason. Psychological reason mean either are arrogant, okay, or they do some evil things which they cannot stop. So if Islam go against that, okay, or social reason, then if they accept Islam, their family turn against them, or they have status in their society, but accepting Islam, people will not respect them anymore. Yes, but what I would say to you, you have no valid reason to not accept the truth today, which doesn't make any sense, bro. You understand? And I always give the example. Imagine you have a big cake in front of you, nice cake, big, massive. If you eat all of it at once, one time you eat all of it straight away, what happens to you? You get sick. Yeah. And what happens? You vomit. So you feel the sweetness of the cake bit by bit. That's why accepting Islam step by step. The first Shahadah 10. Because, you know, the biggest sin against Allah is atheism, paganism, polytheism, turn away from Him. Because if you accept Islam today and you live, and may Allah forbid, if you do die, paradise straight away. Except if you have a debt. Because you are recognizing, not just recognizing, accepting and worshiping your Creator. Then of course there's a prayer, but step by step, bro. Step by step. Like, you know, when I told you if I saved your life, you never said to me, let me think deep about it. You said straight away, thank you. And I remember you. You understand? What about Allah? Look, while we're speaking, brother, we are benefiting from His blessings. Oxygen in, out. If you go to hospital, they charge you for the oxygen. And you get in it for free. Just become Muslim, alhamdulillah. Don't let it stop, bro. It's a big step, but it's a step toward your Creator. Huh? It's a step to your Creator, brother. Wallahi. This brother is a revert. Like I said to the guy, the guy. I have Jamaican, I have English. Yeah. Alhamdulillah, bro. Ready? Yeah, bro. You know, if you become Muslim, I got reward, bro. You know what? I don't want to put pressure on you, but what I'm doing, brother, that's what I always explain to people. If it makes sense to you, it's clear. Because we know Prophet Muhammad told us when someone wants to become Muslim, Satan will try to stop him. And the Satan is our clear enemy. And Yusuf admitted to us openly, yeah, that you have no valid reason for not accepting the truth. Brother, doesn't make any sense, bro. Bro, you know what? Because the Satan doesn't want you to be connected to your Creator. That's why he's stopping you. The Shahadah 10.
Every time I see videos like this,
yeah,
the person was like, I don't know. And then when he does it, it feels so good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Every single time.
Brother, it's a burden.
A good 10-20 minutes.
Yeah, no, brother, it's a burden to be
He
lifted.
ends up doing it and it feels so good.
Yeah, wallah, it's a burden. I'll show you the guy that became Muslim. Yeah, I'll show you. 1 second, yeah.
1
second, yeah. Yeah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad is Allah's messenger and the servant of Allah.
He was like you.
Is he crying?
Yeah, he was crying, man. Do you know why? I told him.
I was there, but I missed it.
Yeah. Do you know why, brother? You see, like that's what I'm saying. Islam is that Allah is the creator of everything. The one who gave you everything is the one that is calling you to worship alone. You understand? And you know what? That's what beauty of Islam. I've explained everything, say makes sense to you. And it is the truth, no doubt about it. You understand? Wallahi, when you accept Islam, you feel good. Because why? Now you have a purpose. And step by step. Shahadatan ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. I bear witness. There is nothing worthy of worship except Allah, which you recognize, you acknowledge. And I will bear witness Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, based upon the clear proofs, legislation that he came with. Look, the guy, you know, the brother, he became Muslim, Andrew Tate. Bro, that guy, look, he said, I saw the Satan with my own eyes. Why accept Islam? Because he noticed the only religion that makes sense and is stopping against the evil one is Islam. And you know, yesterday, his business manager became Muslim. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense, clear, bro. So this, when you accept Allah as your creator, the one who deserves to be worshipped alone, Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, now when you become true servants of Allah. Other than that, you just follow your desires, slave our desires. You understand, brother? You know, that's the meaning of it, that I bear witness, I accept Allah as my creator. You know, don't let it.
Right now, I don't know, there's a lot going through my mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Satan now is playing with your mind, brother.
100 shayateen around.
Yeah, 100 Sayateen.
Don't think about trying to be pious or righteous in front of God. Think about, is this right now what Shamsi's saying? Is this Quran that, you know, that's been conveyed to you? Is it true to me? Is it true to you? That's all you have to understand. Is it true to me? Do I believe in it? Is my heart content with it? And then it's a stepping stone sort of thing from there.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I need obviously to read into it more. Like,
No problem.
You can read into it, but the thing is, yeah, the principles are so clear. The principles are so clear. And the reason why we reiterate this is because we don't want you to walk away and just forget this conversation. The fact that you've given us, your time, shows that you're after truth. You won't come in for no reason.
You know the reason why he came here today. You know, I was watching your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
At work. Yeah, I met him at work.
Oh, mashallah.
And then all I said was, "Oh, this brother, he has a lot of knowledge, mashallah." And then he took the phone off my hand. I said, "Let me see." He was watching it. I said, "Oh, I think I should go and chat to him." He said it himself. That's it. So that's when I said, you know, what, you're
Alhamdulillah.
seeking the truth. Come.
What I would say to you, look, bro, but you said a lot of things going into your mind, and again, that is, look, that's what I said to you. Do you have any valid reason? If you have valid reason, I understand. But there's what is going in your mind for not letting you accept the truth is Satan. And if you know someone is your clear enemy, you know this person is my enemy, would you listen to him? Okay, so Satan is your enemy. Allah is not your enemy. Allah wants good for you.
Yeah.
So you're choosing now, okay, accept it makes sense, it's the truth, you understand? That's why when people take Shahadah, not everyone, some people crying, because when they recognize this is the truth, when you start praying, like, you know, Islamic, look, how many depression is high, stress is high, why? Because we turn away from God. When you prostrate to Allah, you don't understand that feeling, you know, the most honorable your face is on the ground, to whom? Not to a tree, not to animal, not to a sun or a star, to the creator of everything. That feeling you receive, that's why the suicide is very low amongst the Muslim community. Yeah, of course, brother. Well, Islam haram to commit suicide, because you know some people they think when you commit suicide is the end. It's not the end. That's the beginning of punishment. Yeah, yes, it's the big punishment.
Yeah, but it's only the beginning.
Yeah, to get to the worst situation, you know. That's why we be patient upon everything. That's why I say, brother, you should become Muslim, alhamdulillah. If it makes sense, it's clear to you, then you're going to see how you feel.
And not just that, your slate is wiped clean. You walk away sinless.
Except if you have debt. If you have a debt, you have to pay it back.
You have to pay back the debt.
That shows you justice of Islam.
We say debt. What do you
Like, say like you owe someone money, you took £50 from him, and
Yeah,
you pay
yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
Just because you've become a new Muslim and your slate's been wiped clean, you still owe him that £50. Or you took his stereo or something like that, or took
Yeah,
his phone.
yeah, yeah.
You have to try and give it back, you know what I mean, if you have it.
And then they allow the most justice.
That shows you, yeah.
Because that's the rights of the people, not the rights of Allah.
Because there's the right of Allah and the right of the people. And that is, stealing is haram, which you're breaking Allah's right. So also you're taking the person's item, which that's his right. So Islam, that's why, subhanallah, look at the justice of Islam. Yeah, brother, I would tell you, brother, if you're not guaranteed to live tomorrow and it makes sense, you know what, it's the truth. You know, it makes sense to me. You know, like, you know, you go to a GP, you don't have to know everything about your GP, your doctor, about his shoe size and everything, but you trust him. Why? Because you're working with a foundation, he's an expert. You understand? That's why Islam, the foundation is so clear. You gravitate towards Islamic teaching naturally because you go with your nature. You understand? Like, you know about this universal necessity that Islam came to preserve the intellect, about worshipping the true God, you know, about the wealth and everything. It's so perfect. So that's why Islam is good for us psychologically, spiritually, physically, socially, economically, everything. And that only comes from who? If it's perfect, from the Creator. You know?
And even if, for example, you become Muslim, you don't have to announce that to the whole world. It's between you and God.
Alhamdulillah.
Remember, this moment is unique. It may not come back again. Many people, they have conversations with us, and it's by God's permission. They don't always come back. They get, you know, influenced by other persuasions in life.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've given us your time, which is valuable, which we can put no price on, we always say to the people, if your heart is content with it, it believes what we're saying to be true, then we say, you know, why
But remember, Satan tried to whisper.
delay? Don't delay, brother. It's Satan. The
Up
devil
to you, man.
You know, but as, like we always, it's still your decision.
Yeah.
We're just telling you it from our perspective.
Yeah.
Nobody ever comes back to us and says, I wish I did do that. They always thank us.
Yeah.
Thank Allah. They always thank God
Yeah.
that they did it. They never say, you know what, Shamsi, I did it last Friday. I wish I never did it. No, they come back and say, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Same when you're thirsty, you drink water to replenish yourself and, you know, do away with the thirst. You never say, oh, I wish I never drank that water.
Of course, it's not connected. You're not connected to. When you become Muslim, you connect to your Creator.
Exactly. You're replenishing, you know, your need for God.
Yeah. You connect to your true Creator, bro. The one who gave you everything. The one, you know, it's like you recognize that, but you say, you know what, give me a time. Like, come The one who gave you everything, brother.
But we're
But
still
like
here
you
every
said,
Friday, bro.
It's a piece of cake. So I think we'll just do it at once. We're not going to be a scholar tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Well, Assalamu alaikum.
Look at even me, bro. Even when I jump back in my team, I'm still doing a little.
That's what I'm saying.
But then I slowly stop. Music, stop this. Stop.
Yeah, no.
It happened overnight. I'm still doing it.
It takes
You
time.
can do it together, bro. You know what I mean?
Ready? أنت become Muslim? الحمد لله خلاص. أشهد
أشهد
أن لا
أن لا
إله
إله
إلا
إلا
الله
الله
وأشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
محمدا
محمد
رسول
رسول
الله.
Allah.
In English, I bear witness
I bear witness.
there is nothing
There is nothing
worthy of worship
worthy of worship
in truth
in truth
except Allah.
except Allah.
And I bear witness
I bear witness
that Muhammad
that Muhammad
is the last messenger
is the last messenger
and the servant of Allah.
and the servant of Allah.
My brother, give me a hug, man. MashaAllah, bro. I'm happy for you, my brother. Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Bro, the brotherhood now. You see the brotherhood? That's why it's Islam, bro. The brotherhood, brother. Wallah, I'm happy for you, bro. Ameen, ameen, ameen. MashaAllah. He's happy for you,
I've
man.
got one more person as well, but
Inshallah.
it's too long to cover.
Yeah. You give him the book. You give him the book.
Which one? He's got this one.
This is Islam. This is Islam. Yeah. Brother, I'm very happy for you, man. Wallahi. Brother, you now worshiping the true one.
Yeah, brother.
The one that
This
deserves.
is a perfume. It's nice. It's a gift for you.
Smell it. Maybe it's some drugs, man. Don't charge Jamaican. You Barbados, brother. Don't charge Jamaican.
No, it's nice. Put it on you. Put it on you. It's nice. When you
That is
spray
a nice
that,
perfume. Nice perfume.
It's nice.
It's a nice perfume. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a gift. So,
Let me see that. Oh, it's nice, man. Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna charge Jamaican now. Yeah. No, alhamdulillah, brother. Wallah is a big blessing. We have to understand, bro. There's many people walking past us. Allah chose you. You understand? Remember, the one who's not in need of nothing, chosen you to accept the truth. Because you know what Allah, Prophet Muhammad told us, Allah doesn't look at our skin color or our bodies. Allah looks at our hearts and also our actions, you know. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that those who are not sincere, Allah will misguide them. But if you sincerely seeking the truth, Allah will guide to the truth. You know, because Allah mentioned in the Quran, Allah doesn't want to punish His servants. You know, but Allah mentioned in the Quran, the people like to be punished. You know, people they know the truth. But mashallah, look, you knew the truth, you recognized it, thought about it, say, you know what, I'm gonna accept Islam. Alhamdulillah, you know, Muslim means to submit to Allah alone, brother. Alhamdulillah, it's a big blessing, brother. I'm very happy for you, man.
we're happy, brother.
Yeah, wallahi, trust me, man,
Days
trust
like
me.
this, by God's permission, we say make us happier.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, you know.
I mean, look, we didn't.
We ask Allah to forgive us all. Astaghfirullah, this is a ni'mah, it's a blessing. You know, it's a blessing that you accept Islam. You know, because why? We born, some of us born in a Muslim family, some of us born in a Christian family, and all of that. But Islam is just, the teaching of Allah is just. That's why Allah will never punish people until the truth has been clarified to them. You understand? Brother, just think, you know, think. Why there is a huge war against Islam? It's not against Christianity, against Islam. It's, you know what? In Holland, Australia, Britain, you know, Islamophobic is crazy. You know? Because why? Like we said, there's people on the top, secret society. You know, they wants to destroy human nature. And they know if human stick to their nature, they will gravitate towards Islam. Because Islam go in line with human nature. So let us destroy it and corrupt it, or corrupt Islamic teaching, which they cannot do that. But maybe they will bring some hypocrites, try to do that, you understand? So I'm very happy for you that you accept Islam, alhamdulillah, brother. Yeah, alhamdulillah, my brother. You thank you, man. May Allah bless you, my brother. Alhamdulillah. How are you, brother? Yeah, you're happy, my brother, alhamdulillah.
Are you local?
Alhamdulillah.
You guys local?